Hey everyone, and welcome to my Get My Look Glee Prom edition, where I will show you guys how I did my hair for Glee Prom. All you're going to need is a flat iron, a hairbrush, and obviously some heat protectant if you would like to use that. Now, first things first, starting off with dry hair that's maybe a little bit dirty, I'm going to spray my heat protectant all over my hair so that I don't damage my hair when I put the flat iron on. And my flat iron actually gets really hot, so this is useful. Then I just take my brush and quickly go through to make sure I get all the tangles and knots out. And then I took my hair and I put it half up so that I could work on the bottom layer of my hair first, which does help out so you can section off your hair. Okay, then taking your flat iron close to your scalp, you're going to put your hair in, wrap it around counterclockwise, and then you're going to flip your flat iron 180 degrees essentially so that it's upside down. And you'll notice that I pull it through my hair very slowly because my hair does have a tendency to not like to hold its curl. So I go very slowly and moving the flat iron down the barrel of hair. I go all the way down, and then once I get close to the bottom, you'll get to see what happens once I release it. And sometimes you do have to play around with it, but there you guys have it, a really good ringlet curl. Now let me show you again how I do it. So I'll take my flat iron close to my scalp, wrap my hair around it counterclockwise, and then turn my flat iron 180 degrees so it's essentially upside down, and slowly working my flat iron down the length of my hair, I curl my hair. And the reason I do it this way versus using it with a wand or anything else is that I feel this tends to seal the heat into my hair so that it holds longer. Now, if you have really thick hair, it will take a little bit of time. If you have really thin hair, it'll take a little bit of less time. But I kept on going and I did the entire bottom under part of my head and made sure that everything was nice and evenly curled. And sometimes if the curl wouldn't come out correctly, I would just maneuver it with my fingers so that it does make the correct barrel of a curl. But this usually takes me about 20 minutes overall to do my entire head of hair. So once I get done with this bottom part, I'm going to speed through so you guys can see how it kind of goes through the rest of my head and what the next process step would be. Don't mind the steam, it's just the heat protectant. There you guys can see it. Alright, I'm just going to spray this over with my favorite hairspray, which is just some Tresemme Extra Hold. And then I maneuver all of my hair so it kind of makes one big barrel so it's easier to maneuver around when I curl the rest of my head. Now let's go on to the other side and finish it off. And sometimes if you have parts that don't want to curl as much, you can go back over them. You can redo curls very easily with this. It's not an exact science, which is very nice. As you can see, sometimes I would just play around, make it into one giant barrel, hairspray it so that it holds, and this hairstyle actually did hold up through an entire 13-hour shooting day, which is awesome. So after I finished the bottom section, I just took the top section of my hair down and started to do the exact same processes, starting from the back of one half and working forward and doing it kind of on an up and down motion so I could figure out top parts of the upper half of my hair and then the bottom half. And sometimes I'll notice that the bottoms of my hair won't like to curl as much, so I'll go back over those and it will easily curl. And I do curl my bangs. They don't have to be exact. They just need to have a little bit of body in them because when I put it back in the headband, it does make it easier to kind of play around with. Then spray through your entire head of hair And make sure you get a good amount of spray, but you don't want it to be crunchy. So then I just zhuzhed it up so I can get a little bit more volume into my roots and played around with some of the curls to make sure that they were actually being in place. And for prom, for Glee, I did wear this gold braided headband, and then all I did was, once I put the headband in, I played around more with my bangs so that I can get them to lay evenly and behind the headband. Then finishing it off, just a little bit of extra spray. And that's all I did for my hair. Now for makeup, it was just a really simple face, a little bit of concealer, then a little bit of my powder. And then I just put a eyeshadow base down. This is the NYX white eyeshadow base. Then I did a green and purple smoky eye for prom, but for tonight I did a brown smoky eye that was taupes and darker browns. Then added in a little bit of this NYX cream blush, which I absolutely love. Then some What's Up highlighter. A simple black eyeliner. This one is the e.l.f. one that I put on. Curl my lashes with my favorite lash curler. And then just put on some Bad Gal Lash from Benefit. And I finished it off with some Posy tint on my lips. And there you guys have it, my entire look that I did for Glee Prom. Thank you so much for watching. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!